I used to think rideshare horror stories were exaggerated, just bored drivers trying to scare themselves during long, empty nights on the road. People love turning nothing into something when they're tired enough. That's what I told myself back then. That was before I got a request from a place that doesn't exist anymore, a place where time stopped, and so did the people waiting there. My name's Evan Miller. At the time, I was driving rideshare full-time to chip away at student loans. Nothing glamorous, just gas station coffee, long stretches of silence, and whatever the app decided to throw my way. Most nights were predictable. Drunks stumbling out of bars, late airport runs, the occasional awkward conversation that died after a few minutes. I'd learned to zone out and let the road do the thinking for me. Then, one night a little after 2 a.m., my phone buzzed with a request that immediately felt wrong. Pickup location, Pine Hollow bus stop. I stared at the screen. Pine Hollow was a dead town. Everyone around here knew that. The factory shut down decades ago. The bus stop had been abandoned even earlier. Still, the payout was unusually high, enough to make me hesitate. And then tap accept. The GPS struggled the whole way there. It kept recalculating like it couldn't decide where I was supposed to go. The farther I drove, the worse my signal got. No houses, no streetlights, just endless trees closing in from both sides of the road. When I finally saw the bus stop, my stomach tightened. It looked frozen in time. A rusted bench, a flickering streetlight buzzing overhead, a cracked schedule board hanging crooked, still listing times from 1987. Someone was sitting there. An elderly woman stood up slowly when I pulled over. She wore a gray coat and gloves, her hair neatly tied back like she just stepped out of another decade. She opened the door and smiled warmly. "Evening, Evan," she said. I don't remember ever telling her my name. Her name showed up as Mrs. Calder on the app. She spoke softly as we drove, making casual conversation like we'd met before. She asked how my mom's knee surgery went, mentioned my childhood dog by name, things no stranger should know. I tried to watch her through the rearview mirror, but every time I looked, the mirror felt wrong, empty, like no one was sitting behind me at all. When we reached her drop-off point, she opened the door and paused. She turned back toward me with a gentle smile. "Don't stop coming," she said quietly. Then she stepped out and disappeared the moment my headlights passed over her. My phone chimed again. Same request, same place. I told myself it was exhaustion messing with my head. I went back. This time it was a man in a brown jacket, his clothes worn and outdated. He never spoke, just stared forward, hands clenched together in his lap. When he brushed my arm getting in, his skin felt wrong. Cold, not chilly, dead cold. Halfway through the ride, the radio crackled to life on its own. A distorted voice cut through the static. Authorities confirmed no survivors from the Pine Hollow bus crash. I shut the radio off, heart pounding. The man's breathing grew fast and shallow. When I dropped him off, he didn't walk away. He faded, like fog disappearing in sunlight. The request appeared again. By the fourth pickup, panic had set in. Each passenger wore clothes from different decades, but their expressions were always the same. Waiting. They never spoke, but I could feel their eyes on me the entire drive. My dashboard clock read 2:13 a.m. It never changed. I tried to cancel the ride. The app froze. I tried turning onto different roads, but every direction led me back to the same bus stop. That's when I noticed them. Figures standing along the road. Dozens of them, perfectly still, watching my car loop past again and again. The final passenger was different. He was young, about my age, and visibly terrified. The moment he got in, he grabbed the seat like he thought the car might disappear beneath him. "Don't stop," he whispered. "Whatever you do, don't stop." He told me the bus never came that night. It slid off the road during a storm. Everyone inside died waiting for a ride that never arrived. His voice cracked as he looked at me. "They needed someone to finish the route," he said. The engine stalled. Outside, the figures began stepping closer. I slammed the gas and broke through the trees, crashing hard into something metal. When I woke up, it was morning. Police lights flashed through the fog. Cold air burned my lungs. They were staring at an old bus in the woods, crushed, rusted, half buried. I heard an officer say my name. Not like he was calling for me, but like he was reading it off a list. A list of victims from a bus crash in 1987. Now, every night at exactly 2:13 a.m., drivers on Route 17 get a rideshare request. Pickup location, Pine Hollow bus stop. And if you look closely at the app, I'm still listed as the driver.